Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful morning. As you can see, I'm outside in my home, ready to stretch with you all today. Sarah Burt will be leading us through a 15-minute stretch exercise just to warm you guys up for the day. Maybe go take a walk after workout, whatever works for you. But thanks again for joining us, and I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to Sarah.
Thanks, Joelle. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm so excited to be waking up with you this morning. We're going to go ahead and get started in a seated position on a carpet, mat, towel, wherever you're comfortable. Sitting up nice and tall, and we're going to start with some shoulder rolls. So we're going to inhale our shoulders up towards our ears and exhale as you wrap your shoulders back around and down. A few more times here. Inhale up. Exhaling down. And inhaling up. One more time. And relaxing your shoulders down and back. Shake yourself out. Get ready to wake up your body for the day. Starting with some slow neck turns, you're going to look to your left slowly, holding this position for a deep breath. For 4, 3, 2, and back to center. And over to your right. Deep breath. For 4, 3, 2, and center. Now we're going to bring our chin down to our chest so that you're looking down into your lap, stretching out the back side of your neck, and breathe into it here. Back up to neutral, and slowly bring your gaze up towards the ceiling. Eyes towards the ceiling, where your body feels comfortable, where it's allowing you to go today. And a deep breath. And as you exhale, bring yourself back to neutral. We're going to go into some small neck circles, starting either direction. We will be going both directions. I'm going to start going to the left. Imagine that you're drawing a circle with your nose, starting small, the size of a drink coaster, slowly rotating around, and getting just a little bit bigger. Think of a salad plate, or dare I say dessert plate. And just a little bit bigger here into a dinner-sized plate. Waking up your range of motion. And pause, we're going to switch directions. You'll be starting large circles and going small in the opposite direction. And again, drawing a circle with your nose. Getting smaller to our coaster size here. And pause at center. Great job. Next, you're going to bring your left ear to your left shoulder, keeping your chin back and feeling a nice lateral flexion through your neck here. If you wish to bring the stretch a little bit deeper, you can bring your left hand to rest on your head. We're not pulling, just deepening the stretch. And breathe into it here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower your hand down if you brought it up, and bring your neck back to center. Right ear to right shoulder. And again, you can bring that hand up if desired to deepen the stretch just a bit. You should feel this all the way through this neck out to the shoulders. And release. Great job. Next, we're going to go into a shoulder stretch. So keeping your shoulders down and back, I'd like you to straighten out your left arm and slowly bring it across your body. So hold into a shoulder stretch. In this stretch, it is important to make sure your shoulders are not scrunching up towards your ears. So keeping them down and back. And hold. Sitting up nice and tall, core is tight, back is straight. for 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to bring that same arm up over our head for a tricep stretch. So your elbow is pointing straight up towards the ceiling as you gently place your right hand on your left elbow to pull into the stretch. You should feel the stretch from your elbow down to your shoulder. That's the back of your arm, your tricep. And go ahead and release that down, stretch it out, open the chest, and we're going to go into the other side. Your right arm, keeping the shoulder down, is going to come straight across your body. Bring that left arm up to support it. And breathe. Hopefully everybody's starting to wake up. I'm sure we have a lot of early risers on here that are far more awake than I am even. And bring that same arm up for a tricep stretch. Always focusing on sitting up nice and tall and keeping your core tight, your whole core section. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing both arms down. Again, open the chest, do what feels good. A few arm swings as we're going to go into a few lower body and hip stretches here. We're going to go into a butterfly stretch. So you're going to bring the bottoms of your feet together wherever you're comfortable. It can be out further away from your body, in closer. You'll feel the stretch a little bit more. Your hands are on your ankles. And if you'd like to deepen into this stretch, you can put your elbows into your knees and slowly press down, always keeping your spine straight here. And lean into it to deepen the stretch. And breathe. Inhale and exhale as you deepen the stretch just a bit. And again, exhale as you deepen the stretch just a bit. Slowly release your elbows in. Legs come together. We're going to straighten our legs out into a wide V position. Again, listen to your body. You'll know where you're comfortable, whether it's wider or closer together. We are going to be sitting up nice and tall, stretching our hands out in front of us. I'd like you to inhale, and as you exhale, keep your back straight and lean forward as far as your body will allow you to go. Stretching our hamstrings. The back of our legs is where you should feel the stretch. Always breathing into these stretches. Slowly walk your hands over to your left leg. You may have your hands on your knees, your shins, your toes, wherever your body's allowing you to go today, and we're going to hold and breathe into it. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying in our forward bend, we are going to walk our hands over to our right leg. And again, wherever your body is comfortable having you go, it may be your knees, your shins, your toes, and we are going to breathe into the stretch for about 10 to 15 seconds. Great job. Bring your hands back to center and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll your back up to seated upright, shoulder roll back and down, and bring your legs together. Next, we're going into our seated back twist. So we're going to bend our left leg in towards our body. You may place your foot on the inside of the knee or the outside of the knee, bringing your left hand behind you for support. Sit up nice and tall as if there's a string pulling your head towards the ceiling. And then you will either hug that bent knee or place your elbow in front of that knee so that you can deepen into this stretch and slowly rotating your head to look over your back shoulder. And breathe. One more inhale, exhale here. And slowly unravel yourself as we straighten out both legs and go into the opposite side for our stretch. Again, place your knee where you're comfortable, where your body is comfortable. Bring that right hand behind you for support. Sit up nice and tall and then twist into the stretch, either hugging the knee or arm in front of the knee. And breathe into it 2 more times. One more inhale, exhale. And go ahead and unravel yourself. Great job, everyone. Next, we're going to bring ourselves into a tabletop position, which means you will have your arms below your shoulders, your knees below your hips. And as you inhale, you're going to arch your back down and bring your head and tailbone up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, you're going to round your back towards the ceiling, letting your tailbone and head drop down towards the ground. 2 more times. Inhale, arching the back, head and tailbone up. Exhale, round your back. Inhale. And exhale. And back to a neutral position. From here, you're going to come up onto your knees, and with your right leg, go ahead and take a big step forward on the mat so that we have two right angles here, 2 90-degree angles, and you're going to lean into the stretch. So push your hips forward, keeping your hips square with your shoulders, no rotating back, as we go into a nice hip flexor stretch. For those of you that joined last week, I said, you know, every day is a great day for a hip flexor stretch. Most people have tight hip flexors and don't even know it. If you're not feeling the stretch here, just push your hips forward just a bit further. And relax back to neutral. We're going to lean back into a hamstring stretch. So you will place that front heel into the ground, hands on the ground, and push your tailbone back as if you're sitting into a seat. Now you should feel the stretch all down the back of that front leg. And hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself up to the neutral position, both knees on the ground, switching sides. Bringing our left leg forward and working on our hip flexor on that opposite side. Right angles, leaning forward, making sure there's no hip rotation back. Hips are square with our shoulders. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now push back. Your heel goes into the ground. Hands to support you on the ground next to you. And lean your tailbone back, feeling the stretch all through the back side of that front leg. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. Now, if you will gently and slowly bring yourself up to a standing position, we're going to finish off with a quad stretch, which does involve an element of balance. So I invite you to either bring a chair without wheels, no wheels, or stand by the wall if you think you will need it for support on a quad stretch. You're going to bring your left knee, or your left foot up towards your tailbone, and if your body will allow, grab onto that foot with your hand and pull into a quad stretch. For the quad stretch, you want to make sure that your knees stay even and your hips push forward. You should feel this down the front side of that leg. Stand up nice and tall, core tight. If you're balancing on your own at home, pick something that is not moving in your room and focus on that. My swinging hands will throw you off balance without a doubt. And release that down. We're going to go ahead and switch sides. Pushing those hips forward, core tight, shoulders down and back. We can always work on our posture. And release that down. And we're going to finish it off here. We're going to do a big inhale as you bring your arms up and around, reaching up towards the ceiling here. Reaching up nice and tall. Throw an inch or two as we finish our stretches today. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your arms down. We're going to do that 3 more times in a fluid motion. You're going to inhale up, stretch it at the top, exhale down, full body stretch. Breathe it all in. And a big exhale, every ounce of air out of your body. And one last time, breathe in, a beautiful Tuesday. And exhale out as we are all ready to start a great day. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again next week and on Thursday for low impact. Have a beautiful day. Drink lots of water. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Thank you.